Hello and welcome back. Welcome back to the Grey Pigs. My favorite creature so far. There's something I can do for you. Yes. Would you look at those piggies over there and enjoy them as much as I do? Okay. Now let's talk to Watcher Redweed. Really pretty nice around here. Old ruins. By the way, we have an unspent point, right? Okay, let's see. Vicious strikes. Vicious. They're so vicious. We like pigs. Okay. There are foul goblins in the marshes. Really? Where are the marshes? Oh, I didn't know. Those marshes? No. There's just a lake as we know from the previous episode. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Hello there. You've come from Lolo, have you? You've come to the right place then, friend. There is much happening around Staddle that needs attention, and there are too few guards and constables to reach them all.
Stay a moment.
Gammy Box, one of the older hobbits here in Staddle, keeps tabs on all the hobbits on the farms east of the town center. If you find yourself on the road east, look to the north at the second farm, and you'll find Gammy looking out over the rolling pipeweed farms. She's always got something to say to passers-by, and likely will want something done. Okay, Gammy Boggs.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Ah, I'm glad to see you. Did you just see me before, like the last couple of minutes? There are goblins in the Midgewater marshes, or so it has been told. And if that is the case, we need to know how many we're dealing with. There are two sets of ruins in the southern expanse of the marshes. I would ask you to go to these ruins and defeat any goblins you find. If there are goblins near both ruins, we have a better idea of how far they've spread. The first set of ruins are found southeast of Eldus Swatmich's farm, east of Staddle. South of his home is a narrow stretch of land that extends to the marshes and runs right to the sunken stones. Sunken stones. The Goblin Home ruins are far to the east and south of those. I mean, no wonder they're called the Goblin Hole ruins. When you are done, check in with Bill Mossfoot. He and another member of the Watch have taken up station out in the eastern marshes, just to the southeast of the Mitchwater ruins. Scouting the marshes. Okay, a little later.
Stay a moment.
We might be close to dealing the goblins a decisive blow, Bassador. The only thing keeping them from fighting amongst themselves are their loyalty to the two chieftains that are rumored to lead them, Gurstas and Gurzrum. If you were to slay these two chieftains, I think the goblins would fall to squabbling among themselves. Such squabbling will leave them unable to mount an attack on Staddle. The two chieftains will be fairly close together somewhere in the Goblin Hole ruins so that each of them can keep an eye on the other. Wow, you have a lot of information, dude. You may need to gather help. Those chieftains will be the strongest of the lot. Okay.
What do you need?
If you find goblins at each of the two sets of ruins in the southern marshes, we will know the goblin presence is widespread and a very real threat. Take the east path from the town square until you arrive at the widow Froghorn's farm, then follow the line of fences north a short way. Swatmich's farm is down the hill to the east, within view of the Mitchwater Marsh. South of his farm, a strip of land extends to the bog and runs right to the first set of ruins. The second set is far to the east and south of those. Okay, lots of details. And who might you be? Watcher Reedy. You can tell you're a watcher too by the way you're dressed.
Might I take a
See,
moment of your time?
everyone is talking about the goblins these days, but I'm worried about something other than the goblins. The sound of the Nika breakers in the Midgewat marshes has gotten much louder recently. There are many more of them than there used to be, I'm sure of it. I'm afraid that before long they will move out of the marshes and descend upon the town. If you could kill a few of them, you would be doing town a great service. A few of them? Great service? Are you kidding? I mean, those are Nika breakers. They breed like I don't know what, but like if you have 10, in a minute you have 100. So killing a few of them would do nothing. Anyways, the Midgewater marshes are east of Staddle, beyond Swat Midge's farm. When you're done, seek out Ada Twiggins in the southeastern reaches of the Midgewater marsh. She will be happy to hear of your progress. Nickers in the marshes.
What do you need?
The Nika breakers are in the Midgewater marshes, east of Staddle. I suggest you search the northern stretch of the swamp, as the Nika breakers in that area are closest to the town and pose the greatest danger. Nickers in the marshes. Constable Tanglebrush. The wild boars are big enough to trample hobbits. Oh, we shall see about that.
How can I be of service?
Oh there, what cause have you to be running around like that? Gordon is dead? That can't be. I saw him not too long ago. He had me deliver a message to his kinsman at the cave across the Midgewater marshes. When I went to deliver the message, I found the cave empty. I'm on duty now, or I'd make the journey across the marshes myself. Maybe you'd go instead? Follow the road out of Staddle to the east, down the slope leading into the marshes. Cross straight through, but be careful. The Midgewater marshes have become a dangerous place of late. Do your best to steer clear of the Marshwater fort at the heart of the marshes, though. The cave is set at the foot of a tall hill near the entrance to the Midgewater Pass.
How can I be of service?
Make haste. Mundo must be warned before it is too late. I'll make haste, but I need to level up. Yeah, I know, it's a little metaphysical leveling up, but you'll learn about it someday.
Might I take a moment of your time?
The good folk of Staddle provide much of Breeland with fresh, farm-grown food, and they have our thanks for it. Our captain in Bree has assigned my fellows and me to keep watch over this town. Recently, there's been an increase in the wild animals outside Staddle. If we don't do something, one of the little folk is bound to be attacked on his way home from the fields, and the town will be in an uproar. Constable Bolger reported a large number of boars by his home southeast of here. His house is due south of the widow Froghorn's farm. If you could take care of those boars, it would help. Dangerous boars.
What can I do for you?
There are many rampaging boars to the southeast, near the home of Constable Bolger. Leave the town by the east road, and when you reach the widow Froghorn's farm, head due south until you arrive at the home of Constable Bolger. Okay. What else around here? Gar, Longo Degmund.
Might I trouble you for some help?
Sure. Oi there, do you know anything about dogs? Gar here has been feeling poorly since yesterday and he won't eat a bite. I fetched him some fresh water from the well and he just turns away. Maybe you could help me? Eldus Swatsmith knows a fair bit about animals and he might have an idea about what's wrong with Gar. He lives quite a bit east of town, almost on the edge of the Midgewater marshes, and I don't think Gar would be up for the walk. Just take the road east out of the town to the widow Froghorn's farm, then north from there and down the hill to the east. Eldo is a bit of a queer sort, but he loves dogs, so he can't be that bad, right? I'd appreciate anything he could do to help Gar. Okay. Ailing Hound.
It's terrible, just terrible.
Hmm. Eldo lives east of Stado, almost on the edge of the Midgewater marshes. Take the eastern path from the town square until you reach the Widow Froghorn's farm, and follow the line of fences north, then down the hill to the east of Eldo's to Eldo's place. If anyone will know what's wrong with Gar, he will. I'm sure of it. Okay. And even more quests from Hemlock Grouse, the grocer. Well,
Quit
since you're
dawdling
on,
and tell me what you want.
just sell you some stuff, repair some stuff, and that's that. And now,
Might I speak with you a moment?
I've noticed my pipeweed field is rather less robust than it should be. At first, I suspected animals had gotten at it. We have had some troubles with wolves ranging too near the town recently, but I don't think that is the answer. What would wolves have to do with pipeweed? I think the Blackwood brigands are to blame, Passapour. Men have had a taste for pipeweed ever since we taught them the craft, and now, I fear, these villains have been sneaking in after dark to pinch some of my most promising crop. Take this letter to Constable Bolger and ask him what he intends to do about it. You'll find him southeast of here, on the outskirts of Stadel. He must do something. These men have gone too far. Message for the Constable, which says, Hemlock's letter, Constable Bolger. As you're no doubt well aware, these are difficult times for all of us who live in and around the Chetwood. I must ask, sir, whether you believe that these Blackwood villains will stop their attacks of their own accord? For it seems to me, and I'm by no means an expert on the subject, though I must confess a certain professional interest compels me to inquire in this regard, that you have done very little to safeguard the property of the people of Stadel. I have observed, on no fewer than 2 occasions, dark shapes lurking about my pipeweed field. An investigation the next day revealed to me the loss of several of the ripest plants. Dark shapes lurking about my pipeweed field. The loss of plants. There are brigands lurking in these parts, Constable Bolger, and if you are unable to retrieve my stolen pipeweed from their overlarge and undeserving hands, I shall consult with Mr. Redwheat, Mr. Foxglove, and Mrs. Tanglerush, who I believe will surely give me the satisfaction of my returned pipeweed. These watchers of Bree may be big folk, but they are a good sort, and I will turn to them next if you are unable to provide satisfaction. So the hobbits won't help you, the humans would, huh? Better trust hobbits. I bid you good day, Constable. Mr. Hemlock Grouse.
Well, the gall of some folk.
If Constable Bolger does not do something about the brigands that keep stealing from my fields, I shall be forced to complain to the Watch in Bree about his inability to help the good folk of Stadel. Okay. Wow. It's a lot of quest acquisition. But we might try to do at least one of those quests. Oh, and you're a fishing supplier?
Friend. Can I help you with something?
Yes, please. Give me that fishing rod. Bye. Good. Now I have a fishing rod, which is a good thing to have. Thank you, Joy Plumer. You have a nice name too. Okay. Big tree grew here once. Bristle hides. Wow. They're not just any bristle hides. Bristle hides. They're rampaging bristle hides. Ooh. Yeah. That is pretty good. foraging breeze so high. Looks somewhat emaciated on the sides. For you. Not sure what. That's a foraging brown bear with a funny walk. Ranged attack. Ranged attack helps. We're up to 7. This one is a little more stubborn. Okay, what else here? Nice flowers, purple flowers. And the water is so high. Okay, how far do we need to go? Not too far. Might not even need to get on our horse. Just enjoy. Pretty night. Pretty glow in the sky. What is that plaque over here? There is the constable. Constable Bolger.
Just a moment.
I don't know how many letters from Hemlock I can put up with, friend. We had better do something about the brigands that are stealing from his pipeweed crop before I get another.
Might I have a word with you?
The Blackwoods have established a camp at Ostbaranor, south and slightly west of here. I suspect they sneak out every night to steal pipeweed and produce. They're probably keeping Hemlock's pipeweed in a barrel somewhere within the ruins. If we can retrieve that barrel and bring it to Hemlock, perhaps he will spare me another one of his letters. Good luck, Passador. I do not relish the idea of more correspondence with an angry grouse. Stolen pipeweed.
What do you need?
The ruins where the Blackwoods will have Hemlock's pipeweed are to the south of here, near the yellow tree. You can't miss them. Oh, watch me, I can't miss anything. On that note, farewell until next time. Bye.